Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Torres. Goes down, but nothing given. And this is Torres. Ribéry. Shaw deals with that comfortably.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Knocks it out wide. And it's Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short. Delivered in. Garnacho. Zirkzee. Shoots! It's there! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Abraham. And it's Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribéry cuts out the pass. Shaw is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's the throw. Maguire. Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. Mazraoui. He rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Messi. Oh, what a ball! Zirkzee, who's set up one goal so far. Garnacho. Now it's Abraham.
Abraham really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Big chance! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Zirkzee quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Ribéry. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact...
Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hoisted in. Terrific header. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things... Just the keeper to beat! He's dealt with that really well. Shapes to shoot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Circe. Great vision. And it's made its way to... There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth.
And the first 45 minutes are up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Today, please refrain
Terrific
from
half,
outside
4 goals
this
split
stadium.
evenly,
Thank you very
beautifully
much for
set
your
up
cooperation.
for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. Maguire. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Van Bouten. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. That's a promising position, looking to go deep. Van Bouten gets it away. Now it's Hazard. Hernandez. That'll be a throw. Garnacho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Bouten tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Eriksson, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Cross in. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. Mazraoui receives it in a wide position. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Garnacho. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Eriksson with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Ericsson. Lovely feet. No way through. Serginho. And this is Ribery into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Backward it goes. It's a loose ball. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Yoro. And it's Shaw. Serginho. Here's Shaw. Serginho's cross. Now it's Torres. Now it's Ribery. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Now it's Garnacho. That's a good ball. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Serginho. Number 14, Ruben Neves.
Messi, and he's managed to get free.
Number 5.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, super find. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had it taken off him, and he's been shifted off it. He's found a way through, and it's Mazraoui. The cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And here's Ribery. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Diallo gets into a good position. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Circe. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
He's on it, can he get away? Ahmad. Neuer claims comfortably. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out to the left it goes. In with the challenge. Great vision. Suarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free.
That was lovely, that.
Fired deep towards the back post. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Sergio Busquets clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most convincing of passes. Now, can they get him away? So, what can they make of this? Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Casemiro. Lindelof. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lindelof. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Suarez is onto it in a flash.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mazraoui has it in a wide position. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Messi. He's found a way past. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played back in. Piqué gets rid without sophistication. And he's forced to go back. Casemiro. Yoro. And Lindelof. Yoro. Shaw. Oh, good-looking ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Ericsson. Can he latch on to this? Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. He is through here. Messi. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of... Applies the finish! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yoro attempts a clearance. Shaw. Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one, takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Safi Salih really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Shaw. Son Heung-min. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Eriksson played out to the left flank. And it's Shaw. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Eriksson. This is Jimenez. Back to the keeper it goes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Pau Torres does really well to win the ball there. Cleared without complication. That is ended up in no man's land. Shaw. Eriksson. Out to the left it goes. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Garnacho. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Yoro. Casemiro. 30 minutes gone. And Garnacho. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. And it's Dalot. Casemiro. And it's Jimenez. Eriksson. Garnacho receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ahmad. Diogo Dalot has it out wide and in space.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hit into the middle. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Robertson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There will be a throw-in. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that pass
There
isn't
will
the
be
best.
1 minute added time.
And here's Garnacho. Shaw has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Son Heung-min wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a fine interception. Diogo Dalot to Bruno Fernandes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside. Eriksson. Ahmad. Diogo Dalot tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. He's had it taken off him. Jimenez getting this one clear. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh no, this does not look good. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Xerxes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Casemiro, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, super find.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Diogo Dalot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Lovely bit of skill. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here it is, crossed in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it again. Now that looks a decent ball. Shaw, aimed in towards... Up he goes! Oh, crossbar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Such good technique.
This looks promising. Eriksson. Played to Casemiro. And here's Xerxes. Cleared away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Bruno Fernandes! And he's found the net! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Ahmad. Now it's Haaland. Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Camavinga has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Now he's got space here. Pinches it off him. Lopez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Messi. Number
Bruno
3,
Fernandes.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Passing is crisp
Coming
and
on
sharp.
the field,
Nice looking
number
ball.
22, Ryerson. Number 18,
Haaland, chance!
Modric.
Good
Substitution.
run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He's looking wide. He's got away. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Robertson is there to
3
clear.
minutes added time.
He is shoots! Arsenal take the lead now. Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Just the keeper's a bit and a chance! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well,
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation.
Welcome
Just
to
1
today's
point
match.
required and a brighter future is in the bag. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side.
Real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. And this is Messi. Chance! Manchester United with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box...
Ah, he's given it... Van Nistelrooy! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
Great chance! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Played into the... Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That looks a decent ball. Jimenez cuts it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by...
Ahmad! Fantastic from Ahmad! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi is in a really good position out wide. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Neymar plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's on it, can he get away? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty, he has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
Shoots! 30 minutes gone. He won't be happy with that one. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. Could be danger here. He's a sharp little ball here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to play it through. Now it's Abraham. It's a really well-measured ball. Garnacho is onto this. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good big chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Eriksson plays it short. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that has not gone well. Chooses to go back. Has a look and plays it forward. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot's on here. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. And he's denied. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Abraham. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. He's found... Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the second half is off to a flyer. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he whips it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Sheshkin. Coming on to replace him is number
Ahmad.
9, Kane.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Garnacho. Looking to play him in. Garnacho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Hazard. And Serginho. Hazard. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide, and that was nowhere near his best. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
United,
Manchester
11,
United making another
Hazard.
change here.
Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field.
Shin to shin,
Number
bicep to
21,
bicep, and he wins out.
Mbappe. Number 2, Hakimi.
Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. And here's Abraham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Shot could be... He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he shoots! Casemiro. Ericsson. Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution
There is
in
some
progress.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
It's a mighty effort! Off the post! Menu gets flagged offside. Ericsson. Oh, this is a decent chance! There's a goal! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Well, 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 who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Chance, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Diogo Dalot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That looks a cracking
There will be
ball.
5 minutes
Menu
added time.
receives it in a wide position. And he's there to retrieve it. Diogo Dalot gets into a good position. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And this is Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
He's got 4. That is... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the...